No, for real though, let's get started on the football, man. Today was the FA Cup, yesterday was the FA Cup.
Tomorrow's the FA
Arsenal
Cup.
knocked out.
Arsenal knocked out, but I think with
Who else is
Arsenal...
knocked out? Is anyone else big knocked out?
Nah. City won 5-0, Chelsea
They
won
did.
4-0 yesterday. Like everyone's doing alright.
Had Spurs played?
I think they played yesterday.
Spurs played yesterday, didn't they?
Yeah.
They won like 2-1 or something.
Yeah, they won. Pedro Porro with the cracker.
Yeah.
But like it was just interesting that Arsenal performance because, like, they performed really well and they've had loads of games where like they create so many chances, but they're just not scoring. They just don't look like the same.
Lacking that cutting edge.
Same Arsenal team as last season. There's something just this not just quite there. And I just want to say, like, I actually, like, as a Chelsea fan, I shouldn't be saying this, but I actually enjoy watching Arsenal play. Like, last season I enjoyed watching them play. 2 years ago I enjoyed watching them
Arsenal
play.
have always been like a pretty team though. They've always played good football.
But this year I haven't enjoyed watching them play at all. Like at all. I feel like they've gotten so lucky throughout the season, picking up like all right results here and there.
Yeah.
But I feel like the pennies dropped. Like teams have found out how to play.
They've lost
against
their
them.
mojo. I feel like
Yeah.
the attacking players are tired. Like Martinelli, Saka. I mean, neither of them are close to what they were last season. Gabriel Jesus as well.
Yeah. But why do you guys think that is?
I just think they're tired, overused. There's not enough rotation in the front three. Like, I mean, they've got Trossard, who I think is a good player, but I think they could have done with signing someone else to play. I mean, maybe Havertz was that, but I don't know. He hasn't played in them kind of areas too much. I feel like they should have brought in like a really good player to rotate with that front three. Because now that front three, they just like knackered.
But would you put it just down to the front three? Would you put it down to like overall how the team's playing? Would you put it down to like the manager's tactics? Because there's so much. Like I look at Arsenal, and there's so much difference between this season and last. The signings, don't forget the signings. The signings, I think, because I spoke about it. Like if you go on my TikTok, like, before the start of the season, I said I don't think any of the signings would like necessarily make Arsenal better.
The only one I quite liked was Timber, to be honest, because I thought they looked. But obviously he's been really unlucky with his ACL. But like he could cover centre back, right back. I felt like they were missing that a lot last season when Saliba was out. But yeah, I felt with Havertz replacing Xhaka, like, that's a massive change in the midfield. Like, you can't play the same way, taking out a tempo dictating midfielder like Xhaka and replacing him with like a player like Havertz.
No,
you know what I mean? Like
Havertz,
a what?
Can I?
You know what I mean?
Can I just say, Nayef called it, yeah? I looked at him and I was shocked when he said it. But this guy looks at me dead in the face and said, Havertz is going to cost Arteta his job. And I was like, Nayef, you're overreacting. But I think he might actually be right.
That's serious, bro. It's too much of a dynamic change in the midfield there.
And it's because what is he, bro? Like, what actually is he?
Like, nobody does. And you know what I love, yeah? You know what I love? Arsenal fans were like, he had like 4 or 5 good games. Arsenal fans are like, yes, what a player we've signed. Chelsea, let's pay you double. We've absolutely stolen this top talent from Chelsea. And I was like, you guys just wait. He did this every year that he was at Chelsea. He'd have 4 or 5 good games, reel you in a bit.
Yeah.
And then you'll just fuck off again and be useless. So
all across the board, bro. Like, you just all of their signings, to be honest. Like David Raya as well.
No. Hold on.
It's just him.
No. Chill. Let's put respect on Declan Rice's name.
Oh yeah. Of course, yeah. I did say he'd be my sign of the season for me.
Yeah.
I said that on episode 1.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Damn,
but okay, but Declan Rice.
Apart from Declan Rice has been a monster for them. He's probably the reason they.
But Declan Rice, Raya, and Timber, all good signings. It's just.
For me, Raya's not a good signing.
But
it's not because he's not a good player.
Yeah.
But they've just disrupted that whole goalkeeping.
But I heard the guy, I can't remember who said it on the podcast, but he was saying something that I'd never think of this, but I'll take credit for it. He was saying, he was like everything Ramsdale has done after Raya has signed has shown like why Arteta probably signed him. Like maybe he's just the personality, the type of person he is.
But if you're coming like in and out of the team, I feel like goalkeepers especially need consistency. They need to be in the starting 11. They need to feel confident. If you're coming in here and there,
But Raya's the number one though.
yeah. But I mean with Ramsdale, like everything that Ramsdale's shown,
Yeah.
like you said, right? Like I feel like it's difficult to have the same like put in the same performances that you did last season.
I hear
if you're
that.
just coming in and out of the team.
But not even performance. I'm talking like attitude off the pitch. Like
Yeah, but-
laughing at Raya when he's making mistakes.
Yeah, but you got to put yourself in Ramsdale's shoes. He might have made a couple mistakes last season, yeah, but he wasn't like
it wasn't a liability.
he wasn't a liability at all. If anything, he was outstanding for the large part of the season. Now you put yourself in like a work situation. You're really good at your job, right? You might have like little lapses in concentration, and then your manager brings somebody in that like is probably just about at the same level as you, but your manager shows a clear favoritism to that other guy. Like, would it not cause you to act up a bit? Like,
No, of course. I completely, like, on a human level,
yeah,
obviously.
it's on a human.
But
Like, these guys are humans at the end
but
of the
bro,
day.
he's a professional footballer. Just hide it for the
But
on the subs bench.
I don't think Ramsdale's attitude has been like disgraceful or anything like that.
Yeah, I
like,
think he's just a bit like autistic. To be honest with you. Like,
yeah, he's a
very
little bit
autistic.
weird
or
sometimes.
like
isn't it?
ADHD or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I wouldn't say Ramsdale's like showing a shocking attitude or anything like that. Like I don't think he's really.
far from it. He seems good vibes. I can't lie to you.
Like obviously a couple weird moments. Like I remember him clapping like a save. Or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like
He was
that.
just like he was. Like,
Yeah, that was a bit weird, but, but like, I don't think like he's been out of line or anything like that.
yeah. The Raya is a 50-50 one. Havertz is a.
But
shocker,
like you
but the rest are good.
you look at how you look at the goalkeeping position for them last year.
Yeah.
It wasn't an issue. Do you know what I mean? You look at it
Yeah.
this year. There's an issue there. Do you know what I mean?
Is there an issue? I think Raya's been good though.
It's an issue, but it's not an issue in terms of it's unnecessary competition.
I hear that. Yeah.
It's just unnecessary. Like, why do you need that question mark over who's going to be starting week in, week out? And
If Raya slips up, shall we put Ramsdale straight back in?
exactly.
Like,
And my problem with Arsenal is, my biggest problem is, I don't know if it's Arteta being inexperienced or just like he's really stubborn, bro. Like he comes across as likable sometimes, but he comes across as a complete bellend sometimes,
Yeah.
bro. Like there's tactics that he has which he like employs and they're supposed to work for the team, right? But sometimes he doesn't have the players to play that way, but he'll still try and play that way. Like against Fulham when they lost the other day, the only left back at the club that you have that can come into the midfield and play is Zinchenko.
Yeah.
Zinchenko's not available for that game. He started Kiwior, who's not even a left back, he's a centre back.
Yeah.
And he's telling him come into the middle
Is it the
and
same system?
the exact same. But it's like, do you not have
you
that
need to
plan B?
adapt.
Like even when things are not going well for them in the game, it's like he wants to prove a point with Havertz.
Yeah.
Everyone else will come off, but Havertz will be on the pitch. Saka's been shit for so long. Yeah, and people will be like, he's got 9 goals, 10 assists. That doesn't show anything to me. If you see how he's been playing, he's been shocking. Yeah, and he'll stay on the whole 90 minutes. Why do you need to be so stubborn? Like,
Yeah.
bro, that guy he never gets a rest, bro. Like
Saka, it's
Yeah.
not good, man.
yeah, but he doesn't get a rest. And then the problem they have is it's like Arteta only has one way of playing, right? Which will work like the majority of the season. But then you're gonna have games like West Ham, like Fulham, where
you need
Some-
something else.
something needs to change.
Yeah.
But then they've got like, who do you bring on for Martinelli?
Yeah.
Trossard or Reece Nelson, they're
Yeah.
practically the same player. Then who do you bring for Jesus? And Nketiah's the same player. Then you've
Yeah.
got nobody to bring on for Saka.
And it's not like you're bringing on pace or like something like that to like
But it's not.
work
They've got
against.
pace. You're not bringing on height. You're not bringing on
Yeah.
a plan B.
Yeah, and that like, I feel that's what a player like Havertz should be. Like Havertz should be your plan B. Havertz shouldn't be your plan A.
The Joker card, you dash him in.
Havertz could be a player you bring on late. He can get in the box, cause a bit of a nuisance. He should, especially with the way Arteta seemingly wants to play.
Yeah.
The way he played last season, it was very like Pep style, a lot of passing in the midfield and that. You look at their midfielders now, they don't have like a... They're not like extremely technical midfielders. Do you know what I mean? Like there's none of them really have that Hollywood
Odegaard.
pass on them.
Odegaard does.
Yeah, he's got it, but like not like top tier. Do you know?
They
what I
didn't
mean?
have that last season. Odegaard is the one that has that, and he's always been the one that has that. I think.
But they've lost that control in the midfield.
But
I feel.
do you know where I think that comes from? You know the point that I made. I think overall Declan Rice is on the same level as Thomas Partey. What I think Partey has that Rice lacks is it's just that ability. I feel like it's a problem with English players in general because they're not risk takers. Like Rice would rather pick up the ball and pass it off to like Ben White, Zinchenko, Saka, Martinelli. Whereas Thomas Partey would get it, fizz it into Odegaard, and fizz it do you know what I mean? Fizz it through the midfield, that makes the game completely different.
Yeah.
So for as good as Rice is, I think he is.
Yeah. He'd be better off with Partey, I think, because Rice can carry the ball as well. If Rice had that security with him, he could maybe take a few more risks.
I think the problem with that is though, bro. I think teams, when you play for a team like Arsenal, you can't carry the ball the way Rice carries it. He needs space to carry the ball. Teams have figured out how to play against Arsenal. You sit deep and narrow, and you tell them go around the side, and then
their inverted wingers can't cross.
nobody can cross. Saka's got no space to go in. Martinelli's got no space. Like do you see? There's no solution other than
Who are they gonna cross to anyway?
Exactly my
Gabby
point.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Exactly, and he's the striker that came out and said, he's like, I'm
not good at scoring goals.
He's like, goal scoring's not my thing. Oh, fuck me, bro.
You have 9 on your back.
Imagine being a chef and saying,
Bro,
I
he's
can't really cook.
He's actually a 5-star footballer up until he shoots. Everything else about his game is so good. His energy, his like dribbling, and then he takes the shot. You're like, oh my god, is this Wout Weghorst?
No, but like, what do you guys think the solution is? Do you think it's a blip for Arsenal? Do you think it's...
No, it's exactly like you're saying, bro. He's just so stubborn. Every option he has off the bench is just to rest the guy, basically. Play the same way, just a different player doing the same thing.
It's so robotic, though.
It's just a machine, bro. You need, like...
on the one hand, though, I can't really blame him because, if we're being honest... Yeah, it's not that it works, but if we're being honest, that Arsenal team, is not that good.
The players, if you individually, like how many would get into City? I doubt many would get into City.
But you got to look at it this way. Was last season just them really overachieving?
It was overachieving.
Because I saw someone make a good point. Last season, if you break down Arsenal, like last season and this season, at the start of last season they did really well. But 2023 as a calendar year, their calendar year of 2023 was really shit. So I think the only like purple patch they had was the first 19 games of last season. Because
that's a long period though.
But then they fell off the second half of last season and the first half of this season.
I think it's like you're saying though, like, and Josh, I think you were saying that you're just tired, bro. Their starting 11 is solid, but other than that, they
haven't freshened up. Like you need to.
Timber got injured. I think he would have been good to like freshen up the defense. He can play so.
But being tired is that's not really an excuse when every other team has had like this. It's not like I know people.
But they're not like miles off the top. They're like.
But you'd say that, but Spurs with all their injuries are 1 point behind them in the league.
Yeah, that's true.
No, as in for like the 2023 season. At this point, I think people have probably figured out how you play, like you're saying, how they play against Arsenal. Everyone knows what they're going to do. The manager knows exactly what Arteta's going to do. It's easy. It's literally easy to play against.
Bro. It's like if you follow the David Moyes fucking guidebook on how to defend. Defend against them and break on the counter. I can't lie to you. I've got 3 signings for Arsenal that I think would change their team.
Go on.
So the obvious one, Ivan Toney.
Yeah.
But I don't think they can afford him. But Ivan Toney
in January.
They've got.
Can he even play?
Yeah, he can play from January.
From January. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Ivan
the Brentford one, 100 mil.
Can I just put it out there? I think 100 mil for Ivan Toney is a bargain.
I think it's worth it, but like he's just missed 6 months of football, so like you kind of want to see where he's at. Do you know what I mean? He's been gone for the last 6 months. So
That's fine.
I think you should take 10, 15 mil off that.
When Ivan Toney is performing, yeah, top
true.
4, name me five strikers in world football right now
There's not.
that are better than him.
There's not.
Yeah, I'll start
Let's
off.
try.
You've got
You got
Haaland.
Kane,
Haaland.
Haaland.
Does Mbappe count as a striker?
No, let's keep Mbappe as a winger.
Bellingham. Does Bellingham count as a striker?
But like, do you see what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So if you're that caliber of player,
Yeah.
which I believe Ivan Toney
Prime
is,
age as well. Was he
Yeah.
27, 28?
27, but like you said, strikers are peaking, especially a guy like Tony who's intelligent. He's not just like
He's pretty dumb though. He got caught for gambling.
Intelligent, my ass.
No, but he's intelligent on the pitch. Bro.
Oh, fair
what
enough.
he's doing off the pitch
His
is
pitch IQ, yeah.
Listen, he just needed a break, bro. Like, I can't. He went on a 6-month holiday, bro. He was chilling.
He called the police. He's like, guys, I know someone is gambling. He's in my house.
Bro, he was plotting it the whole time, bro. He was like, this is how I'm gonna get 6 months off. I'm gonna start betting on myself. No, but like, do you see what I'm saying? Like,
No, I do hear it.
there's such a shortage of strikers.
I would
Osimhen.
rather. I would rather.
Osimhen's not doing that well this
I would
season. Can't you put
rather
that out
sign
there?
Tony than Osimhen.
He's
If
Premier League
even if they were
proven,
the same price, I would
Yeah.
rather have Tony than
It's
Osimhen.
true. He's Premier League proven. You know he's going to
But
do it.
I think Osimhen's got not Osimhen. Sorry, I think Tony's
More
got more to his game.
Yeah,
No,
I agree.
Tony reminds me of Harry Kane.
Yeah, I
Really?
see what you mean.
Because Tony's not just a goal scorer. If you watch how he played at Brentford, he dropped deep, create,
Holds it up.
hold it up. Then he'll get you
How
the
old is he?
27. But
Okay.
like, do you see what I'm saying? Like that 20
Yeah.
plus goals a season plus his link up play.
Yeah.
Complete package.
No, that's solid. Who's the other two then?
Well, okay. So I think Ivan Toney. But let's say that's unrealistic. Here, you're gonna get.
It's not unrealistic.
It's unrealistic
They
because
could
they
work
can't
something
afford
out,
it.
but they could
Maybe
work something
I
out.
see it in the summer, but not in January.
If they sold Nketiah, then maybe. But
Yeah.
like in terms of striker, what I thought, and I was like talking about this with
Do you know who I like
someone.
as a striker?
Who?
Solanke.
Solanke, yeah.
I don't know.
I think Tony's clear, but
Yeah, definitely.
Solanke's
But like,
a good option.
if you can't get Tony, maybe not for Arsenal. 'cause
But
I
they
think
should
Arsenal
wait.
can get
Yeah,
Tony.
they should wait.
No, I think Solanke's at his level. I think this is Solanke's level where there's not that much pressure on
I
him.
think he could go a little higher, like a Spurs. or
Yeah, but
something like that.
you're saying Arsenal, bro.
Even
like,
United, I'd take him at United.
Nah,
you
bro,
take
nah,
anyone
nah.
at United,
That's
honestly,
true.
at this point.
But we're about to sign Choupo-Moting, bro. Allow it.
You know what I mean? Solanke would be my choice, but they'll probably ask for 70 mil or something
For
like that. I'm
Solanke?
good.
Nah,
Probably, bro.
But we've got
he's
Højlund,
got like
man.
he's got like 12 goals. Yeah, but we need
Yeah,
Oh,
but
Martial's got what?
He's leaving.
Ballon d'Or clause.
no, but I'm sorry. Solanke's got 14 goals, but 12 of them came in 1 month. Like that's
Is it?
if that's not a purple patch, then I don't-
exactly. Look what he could do in
Yeah,
one
bro.
month.
No, but
Imagine
that's
if
one
you extend
month.
that 1 month, bro. That's 120
Yeah, that's
goals a season.
fuck it. Yeah, but like, do you see what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, I hear it.
Like, I think this is his level. Because Solanke, like,
I think Spurs, maybe like Spurs or like West Ham. I think he'll be a perfect
well,
striker.
Spurs just got
I don't
Timo
know,
Werner,
bro.
so
Yeah,
or they're getting
so-
Timo.
so-
I feel like Solanke has some room to grow. Like
Yeah,
he's starting to
He's a
score the
step
goals
above.
now. Do you know
I
what I
wouldn't
mean?
say he's top 4, but he's like Europa League. I think he'll be solid.
I'm not gonna. I just think he's a player that might perform when the cameras aren't on him as much, when
Maybe,
the pressure's
yeah.
not on him as
Maybe,
much.
you never know.
Mm.
Like, do you know, he came up at Chelsea. I loved him at Chelsea, and then
Yeah.
he decided to
He's
be
in
a
that
selfish
crazy
cunt.
team, innit?
Yeah, he was. Imagine youth football. He scored 41 goals in one season. Him and Tammy Abraham in the same season both got 40 goals plus.
Fucking hell.
Damn.
Yeah, in the league.
So yeah, who would you say the other 2 signings?
So I think striker. If you can't get Tony, you sell Nketiah, and this is a bit left field.
Yeah.
But just for this season, try tempt Mitrovic to come to.
Come back.
He's not
just to
coming
come back
bro.
for-
Isn't he on a crazy contract?
He is. I think he's loving it. in
Yeah,
Saudi.
He's
I
not
don't think he
coming
wants to
back,
come
bro.
back.
That's no way.
He
he's
what
coming
bro?
back.
He wanted the bag bad.
Yeah,
He got it.
I don't know. That was just like a left field shout. Anyways, I think the second most important one is a left back.
Okay, yeah.
I think Arsenal need a left back, but hear me out. Why I think they need a left back. Havertz is never going to work. Havertz in that position in the midfield
yeah.
is never, ever, ever going to work. No matter how much Arsenal fans try to gaslight us, it's never going to work. Move Zinchenko into the midfield and get someone like Ait Nouri from Wolves.
Oh, okay. But
Yeah.
why would you move Zinchenko in the midfield?
Nah,
Zinchenko
I don't
was a
know, bro.
midfielder.
Yeah, but
Nah,
I don't
He
think
can play-
Zinchenko's got the to be like the starting midfielder, I don't think
Oh,
he's
come
club,
on.
bro.
No way, bro. No.
Zinchenko's a quality player going
He's a
forward,
good-
bro.
he's a
It's his
good player,
defending
bro.
that lets him down.
He's a good player, but I feel like you need more steel. Like Zinchenko's a bitch.
Why do you need?
bro,
Why do you
he's
need
a
more
bitch.
steel?
Zinchenko's a bitch, bro.
Because, bro, this is the Premier League. Premier League midfielders have to be like tough, strong, fast.
Zinchenko is tough. Can I
He's
just
a
put that?
bitch, bro. He's gonna cry.
He just cries a lot, bro. I don't know what it is with these guys and crying, bro. Like, what do you want me to tell you? I mean, it's either that, or look, there's one player that's really caught my eye this season. I don't know how anyone's gonna afford him,
Yeah.
but I just can't believe he's playing at the club he's playing at right now. Lucas Paqueta, if that guy is not playing at one of the best clubs in the world by next
Yeah.
season, I'll lose hope of football.
Bro, he fumbled City, bro. He could be tearing it up at City right now.
Bro, he's way too good for
He's
West Ham.
so good.
Way
Yeah,
too good
yeah,
for
yeah.
West Ham.
He's unreal, bro.
Unbelievable. Like his footwork, his intelligence.
Did you see that pass, that assist
To-
like, a couple games ago?
It wasn't it against United?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the one
that
to
was
Bowen.
filthy,
Shit,
bro.
I think he's
Shit,
assisted something like before he got injured, he'd assisted like West Ham's last 5 Premier League goals or
Fucking
something
hell.
like that. Like,
He's a baller, bro.
Arsenal were chasing him for ages.
Bro, City
as well
was so
before.
sweet. Was telling me City were so
yeah,
close
City
to
wanted
signing
him for
him.
100 mil.
But even but before he went to West Ham, Arsenal were like really close to signing
Yeah.
Paqueta as well, but it never materialized.
Yeah, but I could see him working out at that.
Well, Arsenal,
Yeah.
yeah, 100%. In that Havertz position, I think
That
that's
would be crazy. So what would the
because
midfield
Paqueta can drop a little bit deeper. He can.
Yeah, do you get
can
more
Rice-
control?
Yeah, bro.
be? Rice,
Paqueta,
Odegaard,
perfect.
Paqueta?
Yeah, tell me that's not a
Yeah,
crazy
that's
midfield.
insane.
Crazy.
That is an
That's-
that would be like one of the
that's
best
filthy, I
midfields in the
can't-
world. bro.
Yeah,
Like,
that would be serious.
That would be
bro.
better than City. That actually be better than City's
nah,
midfield.
come on, man. De Bruyne, Rodri. That's already what are you talking about?
No, but still.
Bernardo Silva.
Nah.
Second best, second best.
You see that door? Just walk out, bro. It's time for you.
Second best, though. Second best.
It's time for you guys to walk out. Anyways,
Probably.